Hey guys, welcome to my live. Hi, who's there? Welcome to my live, guys. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm just getting my stuff together.
Hi.
Come say hi. I'm just getting my stuff together, guys. So, in the meantime, hold on, let me go just with my stuff. Talia, why are you here?
Because I want to.
Yeah. Just getting my stuff together. So, I'm just gonna wait until a few people come on here, and then I will start. Okay, so I'm going to just start by doing, I'm gonna just do my edges to just wait for a couple people to come on. Not let me put this right to the side here. I like that better. So if you are here, say hi. I'm just getting my edges ready. Come on in, guys. Welcome to my live. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm going to actually share. Talia, can you sit down and behave yourself, please? Because I'm trying to do this live as quick as I can.
Okay.
Yes. Who's there? Okay, so there's two people. When you guys come in, say hi so I know who's there. Welcome to my live. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start this. I'm gonna go ahead and start my face. Hi, sis. Okay. Hi.
Finally, someone is watching.
I know someone is watching.
Finally.
Okay, so as you guys know, I always start by doing my brows, and I'm just putting a little bit of translucent powder on my brows. I just want to get it as dry as possible so that it would be easy, so that it will be easy for me to get the product to stick onto my brows. So guys, I'm kind of doing, this is sort of like a makeup class today. Okay? So let me try to find my spoolie. I'm going to be using a pencil to Who is there? This was really a quick live. So, guys, um, Talia, your auntie Lulu, say hi.
I
Yeah,
but you just flamed
it's okay. I'm trying to do this live as quick as I
I
can.
started to do a heart and no.
It's okay. You don't need to be doing anything. This is my life.
That's your life.
So I'm just gonna draw a line across.
I'm scared. Good for your face.
And I'm just gonna just I'm just going to make I'm trying to make this brow as natural as possible. Like I'm not trying to do a thick brow today. And I like this lighting today. It's very bright.
Oh. Wait, why does she sound a kissy face? Like,
So
like that.
guys, bear with me as I do my brow because this take a lot of patience and you have to be really focused not to have crazy looking brow. So I'm using this brow brush to just brush out the edges so that I can make it look a little bit natural and not too
It's an
boxy,
eyebrow brush.
right? So when I'm just gonna just brush through the rest of the brows and then just gonna go back to the front just to make it a little bit harsh, and I don't want to have a harsh line on the brows like that. And then I'm going to do the same for the next one. I'm going to just go ahead and brush this out. Make sure you give it a really good brushing to the edge, to the end of it. Just brush it out because we want to create sort of like a ombre kind of effect with the brow. Okay, let me just see. Okay, let me see. I'm just trying to.
Spray this for me.
No way. Relax. I'm trying to do this thing. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a flat brush like this. If you're now joining my live, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining my live. So I'm going to take some concealer and I'm just going to just use this concealer that's half done. It's like almost empty. So it's okay. I'm just gonna use this and just sort of clean the brow up a little bit. I'm giving you guys makeup lessons today. So what you want to do is you're gonna if your hands are not that steady, right? You're gonna just try to maybe rest your fingers on top of your face, and then you just go slowly across because you kind of want like a clean line across. And then after you do that, you just go ahead and just start blending out the concealer. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing for the top. Be careful with your hands. Okay, and then you just blend out. After you draw your line, you just blend out. All right. Hey, KK, welcome. Welcome.
Welcome, KK.
All right, I'm giving makeup lessons today. Okay, so if you missed it, I started on my brows as always. I kind of did a little bit of edges at the beginning of the video. So I'm teaching you guys that when you're trying to like clean up your brows, you're going to Talia, you're shaking my hands. Can you sit down, please? You're kind of gonna like go slowly across, and then you blend down. And then I'm going to do the same for the top of my brows. This is kind of a quick live because I'm going out and I just want to do something. Well, you know me, I'm not really that simple, but it's simple. Do the same for the top. Right? And you guys know I don't talk that much when I'm doing my brows because I just want to make sure I'm very precise with the brows. Okay? I'm kind of trying to do more like a natural look today. So the key here with the brows is trying to make them look like sisters or cousins or something. You have to make them look like they're related. Okay? That's the key with the brows. All right, so I think that's enough for the brow because I don't want to make them look too extra. And now I am going to go ahead and put some concealer on my lids because I want to make my lids as even as possible. And you guys bear with me because I'm actually looking for my brushes as I speak. Okay, so you need a concealer brush. And this concealer brush is from e.l.f. And e.l.f. make a lot of inexpensive brushes. And I'm telling you that they are as good as some brushes that you might buy for a whole bunch of money. So I am going to go ahead and take some concealer. So I'm using this light shade of concealer. So this is the one I use underneath my eyes, and this is the one I'm using on my lids. So it's almost white. So I'm kind of putting it onto my lids, and then I'm going to blend it out. So by the way, how is everybody doing today? How's everybody doing?
Are you doing good or bad? Next hour's later.
What are you guys up to on a Saturday? What's the plan? So I'm blending out this concealer onto my lids. And believe me when I tell you, I am not sure what look I'm going for today. All I know is that I want something that has a little bit of purple inside. So I'm going to kind of start with the purple eyeshadow. Okay, so that's that. Hey, stop with that. You are going to make me can't find some of my things. And I don't like that I have to be speaking to you so much. So I'm going to use this brush. And I have this palette. It's the Venus 2 or 3. I'm not sure. This was a gift from my daughter. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit because I love the colors in here. And I'm going to go in with this purple in here, and I'm going to kind of just apply it into the crease. And I'm blending as I apply. What are you going to do? So I'm darkening up this purple. So seem like nobody's talking today. So what are you guys up to lately?
I'm playing some games.
So I'm doing the same for the other eye. I'm gonna apply some of the purple.
Or doing work. Oh, or washing dishes at home. What my mom does not like to do. Or cleaning up the house. Other but my mom does not like doing those two things.
Okay, Talia. did I ask you what you're doing? Oh Lord, this child is selling me out.
Yeah, I got. Tell me to read that.
Okay, so that's how it looks so far. So I'm blending this out. But what I'm planning to do is I'm going to kind of blend it out with an orange shade at the top. Who here likes colorful eyeshadows? So I'm going to kind of use this kind of orange shade at the top here. And I'm going to kind of blend it. Oh, and this palette is the Nubian 2 from Juvia's Place. So I'm using that to kind of blend out the top of the purple. Doesn't that look nice? The purple and the purple and the orange. So I'm blending that almost up to my brows. So the key to applying eyeshadow, guys, is blending, blending, blending. Like blending is the key to get a perfect transition between the different kind of colors. So I'm just blending this out. And I think I'm going to go back in with a little bit of that purple. Oh, just to darken up that a little bit. So guys, when you come in, make sure you thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live, because I don't see anybody thumbsing up the live. I see I have 4 people watching, but nobody is thumbsing up the live. Okay, that's cute, right? When you come in, please thumbs up the live. If you can, share the live, please, guys. Okay, so I'm going to just go back into my purple again. Not my purple, what am I saying? My orange. And I'm going to go over onto my other eye and I'm going to just blend it out. See how that's kind of diffused between the purple and the orange, like it just blend out everything together. Juvia's Place have some really nice colors. If you guys are looking for affordable, very pigmented eyeshadows, I recommend Juvia's Place. Believe me, they are really good. So it's the same for the next one. I'm going to kind of go in and darken up the crease a little bit, the crease area. How does that look? So I am going to now go ahead and cut this crease. So I'm going to use a flat, tiny brush like this. Oh, if you don't like defined brows, just take your pencil and create like strokes in it, and don't try to like draw out the brows, and then just go in with the brow brush and just kind of brush it out, and then that's a perfect natural brows. Okay, I know you have really nice brows, since your brows are like thick. That's every girl's dream brow, believe me. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the white concealer, and I'm going to kind of, what are you guys up to? What are my little nieces and nephews and everybody? What am I saying? Nieces up to? Okay, so with the cut crease, I'm going to start, and oh, I'm going to show you guys a little kind of trick for the cut crease. You just put, I'm not gonna just start drawing because I want to show you guys this trick. Okay, you're welcome, sis. Apply a little bit of concealer to your lid, and then you just look up, like, and then when you look up, you see where that ends. That's where your natural crease is. So I'm going to cut this at my natural crease. So I'm just gonna go in and just kind of carry it up and just conceal that area. Okay, and then you just take it out as far as you want to take it out. I'm not going to take my crease that much far out. and then you just blend it out. I'm going to take the brush and I'm just gonna kind of tap it onto the cut crease just to dry it out a little bit. And you see how this corner kind of looks a little bit raw? All you do is take your finger and tap it on it. Tap it just to even it out. See? Like that. And you have an even out cut crease at the end. So I'm going to repeat the same for the next eyes. Well, I said eyes. Eye. Okay, so again, you just place some concealer on your lid. You look up and you see where your it touches. That's where you want to cut your crease. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh my gosh, what are you cooking, sis? You know, sometimes when you cook, you make me want to go cook some food. Like every time she cooks some delicious meal, and then she makes me want to go cook something. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna go from here. Again, blend out.
Just
Okay. So you take it out as far as you want,
yeah, you have one before.
and then
She looks
you
just
take
like
a
me.
brush and you blend out the crease.
What? Why is she laughing?
Oh my gosh, that's good, sis. I wish I was closer so I can get some of your bean soup, and then you just tap out the edge with your finger. Tap
I
that
want some beans
out.
too.
Talia said she wants some bean soup too, sis. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of clean that up a little bit. Okay.
I want it. But on my lips.
Okay. Clean it up a little bit.
This puppy is clean.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go back into the purple that I'm using, and then I have this really, really dark purple in this palette that I'm going to use, and I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just gonna tap my brush a little bit onto that, and I'm just gonna just darken up the corners of the cut crease just a bit. Just a bit. See, and I'm just doing that. Tapping out the edges. So I'm just tapping out the edges. I'm kind of making sort of like a V shape. So I'm not going straight down. I'm kind of going in to to my lid while I as I do that. So I'm tapping it in because I want it to be really defined. Okay. Okay, thank you, sis. Thank you for sharing. If any of one of you are kind enough to share my video, kindly share my video, please. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with this purple, and I'm just gonna start tapping it in to the crease, and I'm just sort of going in a V shape like that. So you guys can see I'm going in, sort of. Thank you so much, sis. So I'm just doing that. And then I'm going to do the same for the other side.
It's just like a show.
It's like a show. Yeah, I'm trying to put on a show for my people.
I'm trying to show a show for my people.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just see how that looks. So now I'm going to get a clean brush, and this time I want to get something a little bit smaller and flatter like this. And I am going to go in with oh my gosh, I'm telling you guys, like as I'm doing this, 2 likes. So as I'm doing this, I'm literally making up as I go. I'm literally making up this look as I go. I'm going to use pink. Okay, I'm going to use pink, and I'm going to kind of tap it on in here. I'm kind of staying in the same color family, seeing that I don't really know what seeing that I didn't come on here with a plan. I'm just going out, and I just want to get ready with you guys. So that's what I'm doing. So now I'm going to tap the pink right onto the purple so that it's well blended together. All right. So that's how it looks. It kind of creates like a neon effect. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. Tap in the pink.
Oh, I'm mini. I'm mini.
But as you tap, kind of blend, like kind of do like this. I'm like, how can I explain that? Like as you tap, kind of blend out as you tap. Light touches. So that's how that looks. So I'm just gonna kind of make the colors blend a little bit more. So now I'm going to go back into the pink, and I'm just gonna tap right into the line of the pink and the purple, just that everything is blended together and there isn't like a harsh transition between the 2 colors. But what I want to do, I like this brush, so I think I'm going to clean this brush off and use my final color that's gonna go into this eye. Okay, so because I have like this kind of dusty orange at the top, I'm thinking this look will look really nice with a little bit of orange. So I'm going to go in with this one, and I'm just gonna tap it right into the corner of my eyes. So all of the colors, tap and drag like a little bit, like not too much. Tap and blend, tap and blend. Okay, so and blend. I am having a little bit of problem there, so I'm going to go back in. Oh no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kind of wipe it, and then I'm going in back with my concealer. Can you not take any of my brushes? And then I'm gonna tap it out.
My hands high. I'm not losing anything.
Just to dry it down a
I
little
lost
bit.
the thing.
Because I feel like the concealer was a little bit too tacky for the
I
orange.
lost the thing. You lost the thing from for the little side because you just knocked it over
Okay.
with your hand. Knocked it on the floor and then it got lost. It
Okay.
went right behind the chair and then it wasn't there. And then I did a mistake.
So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other eye. And I have a little bit of creasing going on already. And that's what concealers do. So every time you have a little creasing, just go back in with the brush and blend out that little area that's creasing. So I'm going to just pack that orange on. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit of pink, and I'm just going to just blend it over that orange. And everything you do, light strokes, guys, light strokes, light strokes. Okay, so I think I'm almost done with my eyes. All I need to do right now is create a wing, because you guys know I'm a sucker for wing eyeliner. I love a wing eyeliner. So I'm going to just get my liner. Where is it? Okay, so I'm just gonna use this one. And it looks like it has something on it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the outer corner here. So you make one little stroke, and then you kind of so you make a V kind of shape, and then you just fill in everything. Okay, so that's my first wing down. Oh, yeah, if you mess up your eye makeup, you just take like a little bit of makeup wipes and you just clean the area where you don't want. Oh, you can use like foundation, concealer, anything, and basically fix it. So the next eye is the same thing. You draw a line upwards to the kind of cat eye you're going for, like. So this one is sort of like a simple wing liner. Yeah, this one is simple. Tell me why you laughing.
because I was doing this when you're talking.
Oh,
And pretend I'm talking.
okay, and then you just do that, and then you connect it. All right. So these are things that like you have to be very, very careful with makeup, because for this one, if you mess up this one, it's very hard to fix. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish lining from inside. This is kind of like it's drying out. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to my face, and I'm going to go ahead and do some foundation. So the foundation that I'm going to be using today, I have some hyperpigmentation, so I need as much coverage as I want, as I can get. So I'm going to be using the foundation from sorry guys, sorry. Okay. Okay, so I have to prime my face first. I almost forgot. So because I already did my eyes and I don't want my eyes to be messed up, I'm gonna put it into my hands and press it onto my skin like that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna let that dry down. Get some underneath my eyes. So as I allow this to dry down, I'm going to go ahead and put some concealer underneath my eyes. So I'm going to be looking up.
Concealer poppers. You mean concealer?
And put a little bit of concealer.
Concealer poppers.
Make sure you don't go too much over to the sides, because you kind of want to create sort of like a ombre effect with the concealer. You want the concealer to highlight what you want and conceal what you don't want, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and apply my makeup to my brush. So I'm using this much, but this makeup is a little bit dark for me. And what I do is I use a little bit of this CoverGirl True Blend, and I'm just gonna pump like that onto it. And this foundation is so full coverage that it is enough to fill my entire face. So I'm just using, so you see how that like almost covers my entire side of my face, and I still can come over here and use some to blend out the other side. So I'm going to take the rest from my hand.
Ah.
Hurry up with it again.
Which lane?
You need to learn how to behave yourself.
Okay. I just want
Mhm.
to whistle.
Okay, well you can go over there and whistle.
Right over there.
Okay. So I'm blending out my eyes. So now I'm going to go ahead and use that and finish up my forehead. Like my forehead tend to not need a lot of foundation.
I can't learn
So
whistle
that's why I
anymore.
always leave my forehead for the last because I don't need a lot of foundation for my forehead. Okay. So I'm going to blend out my neck. Okay, I'm just going to take a touch bit more, like not even a touch. I'm just gonna dab off the cover and just apply it to my neck area. Okay. So now I'm going to go back in with my concealer and I'm going to just apply it to the top of my forehead like that, underneath the eyes, underneath the other eye, down onto my nose, underneath my chin. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to highlight and contour. So I need a darker shade of makeup, like any dark shade of anything that you have. I should have gotten all of my stuff ready before I came on here, but I didn't want you guys to be waiting for me to come on. So that's why I just said, you know what? Let me just come on here so that I don't have people waiting for me because I already told some people that I was going to come on live today. So that's the reason why. Okay, so now I cannot find my darker shade I cannot find my darker shade of concealer, so I have to just go with what I have. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend up my eyes. And that's the thing, you have to be able to improvise and kind of know how to use what you have. Because this is the thing, like we don't need a
You can
ton
have a makeup business.
we don't need a ton of makeup to actually get an everyday look. This is like if you're trying to go on and do like a full glam or something like that. But in all fairness, we don't need like a bunch of makeup. Like I feel the basic what everybody need to have in their makeup bag is foundation, concealer, mascara, and just some lipstick and blush. That's what I think as somebody who is not really like somebody who just want to put themselves together as quickly as possible and look the best they can needs in their makeup bag. Like I'm not gonna sit here and fool you guys and say, oh, you need to have this full um full bag of makeup in order to achieve some sort of decent look. That's not true. Okay? That is so not true. And that is further from the truth. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and bronze my face. So and what I'm here to say, if you have your perfect shade of foundation, believe me, you do not need all of this. All you need is foundation and concealer. I do all of this because I don't have my perfect shade. And like if I'm going out to somewhere, a special occasion, and I just want to look a little bit extra, then I do all of this. But if you're not going anywhere and you're just trying to create like an everyday look, you're just perfectly fine with a little bit of lipstick, mascara, some concealer. If you have some problem areas,
This is the lipstick
and
you're
you
going to
are
wear.
good. Okay.
With this lipstick.
So I'm going to go ahead and dust what?
Wear this lipstick.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and dust off this powder
A red lipstick.
because I'm not looking too big for too long.
Or you
Because
like
this
just
powder
chit
is actually not my favorite powder.
my brain can
But
go
because I
chit
wanted to come on here quickly, I did not make sure I have everything in order. So this powder kind of leaves like a cast. So I'm going to quickly spritz down my face.
Okay.
Okay. So that this can just melt into my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some eyelashes.
No lipstick.
Not yet. The lipstick is last. Okay.
Oh man.
So I'm gonna apply some eyelashes.
I want to put on your lipstick.
I'm trying to make this live not too long. Believe me, like so if you have lashes, if you're putting on lashes and your lashes have like a tip, you need to cut the tips off at the edge. Like this tip at the edge right here, you need to cut it off. So I'm doing that with mine. Okay. And I'm going to use some glue to just go ahead and just apply some glue onto this. So like that.
Ahoy! Ahoy!
Okay, so while my glue is drying, I just want to go ahead and apply some mascara to my lashes so that it does not, so that it blends into my falsies actually. So I'm just applying some mascara to my top lashes. And then I'm just gonna wait for it to dry. Where's my okay, so I can't, it's okay.
Now it's just do the lipstick.
Not yet. I'm not doing any lipstick yet.
Eyelash.
So a tip for the eyelashes, the longer end goes to the outer corner and the shorter end goes to the
X-ray.
edge. So that's how it goes.
Where you got that yum? Yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy, that yummy.
And then you press it together. So that's how my lashes look. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other lash before the glue gets too dry, because this.
And if I say like, get
Okay, so I'm gonna just put this other lash on.
Yeah. Go ahead and those, yeah.
Before my glue gets dry.
Yeah, you got that yum, that yum. Come on, babe. Get back. Any day. No, come on, babe.
Okay, so that's how that looks. And this one is kind of raising up right here, if you guys can see. So I'm gonna just go ahead. I know, right? Pure lipstick, she's studying.
Whose lipstick?
You want me to put on my lipstick now?
Yeah.
But the lipstick is the last thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so.
Oh yeah, that was mine. She loves it.
Okay, take that. Leave it before you make my life cut off.
Cut off, okay?
Yeah.
How do you life? Life. Life is a
so
life.
This lashes.
Life is
and
life.
I look kind of cross-eyed. This one
Life
is not sticking in the corner here.
cute.
Okay.
My head and dolls, yeah.
I'm trying my best to get them to stay on. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and finish up the under eye. I'm just gonna try to do this as quick as possible so that I can finish with this live. So I'm just gonna go back in with the purple and I'm just gonna run it underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to do the same for the next one.
I want to bring the slime with me.
Okay.
Bring this slime.
All right.
Smooth.
So.
because it's very good to play with.
Okay.
And
So one
sticky.
of the lashes look up, one look down. I don't know. Okay. Why? Okay, guys. So I am going to apply some blush, and I am going to then apply some lipstick and highlighter, and then I'm going to be on
You said
my
lipstick?
way. Yes, so I'm going to use this and apply.
Oh no.
Well, this is actually
Let it
eyeshadow,
go.
but I'm going to use it as a blush, and I'm using this color because I don't want anything too bright. So I'm just gonna rub that in. That's like the perfect amount of color for me. The perfect amount of color.
Get the sunlight on me.
Okay. If my life is all over the place, I apologize because I was rushing to come home and I was rushing to come live because I haven't come live.
And even I was rushing.
Yeah, I haven't come live in quite a while. So I wanted to come on here and just
Yelling and
do a
rushing.
little live for you guys. So, as I always say, it doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you get there. Slowly wins the race.
Wins.
Always be kind. Kindness is free.
Kindness
It doesn't
is
cost
free.
a thing to be kind.
If you're kind, then everybody will like you. It's life.
Kindness is free, guys. Always be kind.
Or be quiet and
Don't take anything for granted.
and
Be thankful for what you have.
and
There's a lot of people out there wishing they have your life.
and be loving and caring for your friends.
Yep. So I'm using a bit of highlighter just to define my brow bone, guys.
And always make sure you hug when you're besties and
I know today I wasn't talkative because I am trying to get this video out. I am not trying to because I'm actually heading out. I am
yeah.
I know you guys love it.
Yeah.
When I talk a lot, but honestly, like I could not talk that much, and today, because I'm actually really trying to get out of this house, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some lipstick. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face one more time.
So it can soak in more.
And this is some makeup setting spray that I came up with that I'm trying to work something out. I'm actually trying to come up with something, a makeup spray that's gonna keep your makeup looking fresh and keep you not dry and like some makeup setting spray, like if you want a matte setting spray, like it's super dry, and if you want like something that's moisturizing, it's super oily. Like I'm trying to balance that out. So I just line my lips with some pencil, some brown pencil, and I'm going to apply this KKW lipstick in the shade Velvet.
Baby, you look at my pain. I want me. I want. One, two, three, go. Johnny, Danya, Sissy, Danya, Danya. 3, 2, 1, go. Johnny, Danya, Sissy, Danya, Danya, Danya. Hello. Damn it. Hello. Hello. 3, 2, 1.
So that's the look. Let me just fix my hair clips. Alright. And my eyelash is lifting, guys. My eyelash is lifting. I don't know why it's lifting. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more glue.
I hate that.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna wait for it to dry, and then I'm just gonna fix it. So, guys, I know my life was all over the place today, but I hope you guys catch something, and I was at least a little bit of help. I was at least a little bit of entertainment for you today on your Saturday. I appreciate you guys for coming and joining me for my live. Um, I promise next week it's going to be a better live. I'm going to make sure I plan, prepare what I have to say, get all my stuff together so that everybody can participate in my live. And oh, sis, I thank you so much for joining my live. You stick around here for my whole life, and I appreciate you. And yes, thank you, sis. Only that this eyelash glue is messing up my game, and I'm just going to take off this one because I don't like to see it, and I'm going to redo it.
Why?
I don't like to see it. It's doing its own thing. It's doing its own thing. So, you know.
Okay. Where am I?
Yeah, like.
You want me? Baby, you feel my pain like you will like.
Ain't no shame in the game. If at first you don't succeed, you gotta try and try and try again. And that is what matters. Whenever you fall, you get back up. So I took off this eyelash because it was looking crazy and it was doing its own thing. So I took it off and I'm going to redo it, and then I'm going to close off this live. And yeah, see you guys next Saturday for my other live. I hope.
I want to put on your lipstick.
I already put on my lipstick.
You mean
I'll see you guys next Saturday for my next live.
Bye-bye.
And make sure you leave it alone. Make sure you tell a friend to come and join my live.
Crying blue eyes.
Okay.
Wiping tears.
So as always, that's much better. So as always, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next live. All right, make sure you come back next week at 7 o'clock. I'll be here at 7 o'clock on the dot next week. So come back at 7 o'clock next week and check out my live. And this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.
Mhm. Yeah.